Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get right into my Aries and me. All right, guys. Let me just make sure everything's all right. So, how you guys doing? Talking about my Aries and me cross watcher video. What are you supposed to expect this week in your relationship? What should you expect? Is it going to be a week of passion, or will you need a lot of patience with your Aries? Will it be all about pain? All right, guys. So we're going to take a look. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by Bow and Arrow Tarot. My name is Rebecca. We're going to start off with Spirits of Darkness and Light. Of course, if you are a regular on my channel, thank you so much for all your support. All right. Don't forget, this month I'm giving away the Fairies Oracle on my deck and all you on my channel. Excuse me, Oracle deck on my channel. All you have to do is be subscribed and leave me a comment somewhere letting me know you're interested in the giveaway. And at the end of the month, I will announce the winner. All right, guys. So, what kind of spirits are impacting your life this week with your Aries? Show me what's going on for my cross watcher. So this video is for cross watchers, right? It doesn't matter what your sign is. We're looking at your connection with your Aries. So we're really just tuning into your Aries energy. And you could be dating or with somebody who has Aries energy in their sun. It could be their moon, their rising, their Venus. It may not, they may not be in Aries, right? They may just have Aries in their chart, resonate with that energy. So in any case, if it applies, great. If it doesn't apply, just leave it on the table. It's not for you. All right, this week we've got Spirit of the Crystal Ball, Spirit of the Fox, and Spirit of Light. All right, well, Spirit of the Crystal Ball, future predictions, divination, right? So, something happening that kind of was foretold. Maybe you saw it coming. Maybe your intuition is running high. You had an idea something was going to happen that's happening. Spirit of the Fox, cunning and strategy. And then you have Spirit of Light, awakening. So I wonder what this all means for you guys, right? We're talking about cunning and predictive, predicting something going down a certain way, something coming to light. Let's just see. All right. So what's up with your Aries? Let's take a look. We're going to start off with taking a look at what your Aries is thinking about. What's your Aries going to be busy with this week? What's on their mind? What are they busy with? What are they focused on? Right? Show me what's going on with my cross watchers Aries this week. And then we're going to take a look at some other stuff. Well, first, we're going to start off with that. Where's this Aries head at this week? All right, we got the Fool starting something new. 8 of Wands. And 8 of Cups. Well, they're thinking about moving on into something new. Right? They're thinking about leaving something and moving on to something new. Is it with you? Are they leaving something to be with you, or are they leaving you? Right? We do have, it's interesting, sly. We have Spirit of the Fox. They're being very cunning this week. An awakening, a new dawn, a beginning, Spirit of the Light coming in. But what is this? They also have 8 of Wands coming in. Now, this is a lot of pressure. Right? They're getting a lot of pressure from somewhere. A lot of people giving them their 2 cents. A lot of mixed messages. A lot of people coming in with different energy. They really need to put some boundaries in place. But what ends up happening, though, is they're ending up putting a boundary in place with somebody else. Either you or somebody that they're leaving. Show me what's going on. What is Aries energy towards my cross watcher this week? Show me Aries energy towards my cross watcher this week. Show me. Yeah. Ooh, treachery. The Magician. King of Pentacles. All right. Well, treachery, futility. The Thief in the Night. The Magician and King of Pentacles. So you're dealing with an Aries who's really smart. They think they're the shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I feel like this is really like, I don't know. This feels like an Aries who is, you know, they're like awesome, right? They think they're awesome. They make a lot of money. They might be making a lot of money. King of Pentacles is generally somebody who's very successful, but they're not really a con artist, right? So it's not really so much that I get con artists from them, but I do get this feeling of entitlement a little bit from this Aries. Their energy towards you, Magician and King of Pentacles and Seven of Swords, there is a feeling of I don't know, like they feel like they got it all sewn up, you know. Their energy is the Magician. They feel like they know what they're doing. They feel like they're very slick, very cunning, Spirit of the Fox there. Now the Magician isn't generally like that, right? The Magician is the highest card for skill and talent. So on its own, the Magician's energy is manifesting, right? But the feeling here in this reading, along with the spirits that are impacting, the fact that this Aries is leaving, starting something new, but there's this toxic energy here with the Seven of Swords, which is a very kind of thief in the night, futile energy. Then you have the Magician, right? So it's like there's some kind of negativity here. Now they may be feeling like this relationship is futile. They're ready to move on from it. Or there may be something much more sinister, because Seven of Swords is the card for futility, but it's also the card for treachery. Show me what the energy is between Aries and Crosswatcher. Show me what's going on between Aries and my Crosswatcher. Show me. Death. Yeah. Five of Pentacles and Sun. All right. So, yeah, it's a painful week for you guys. For some of you, there's death here. There's a change in this relationship. The Aries is moving on. All right. And I'm going to say this has something to do with money. I'm going to say it definitely has something to do with status, money, feeling a sense of futility financially. It may be that they are just not willing to, it may be that they're just not willing to sort of pay or lose anything. I don't know. There's something to do with this King of Pentacles energy here. It could be, king, you know, it could be a King of Pentacles. They may have a lot of money, right? They may have a lot of money, or it could be that they don't, and they are expecting you to be the one, because between the two of you, interestingly enough, you have a Five of Pentacles. So there's going to be a power struggle here, and somebody is going to be left out in the cold. So this is what I'm saying. It feels to me almost like, I'm going to be honest with you, it feels to me like you're with the Aries who kind of hooked up with you, or you may be hooked up together with them, right? And they got their life together, or, you know, I'm not saying it wasn't together before, but they did pretty well. They're doing pretty well. They're at a nice space, and now they're ready to move on. And them moving on is actually going to leave you the one paying the price financially, even though it almost feels like you were probably the one who took them in the first place and helped them build themselves up in the first place, right? This is somebody, I think you're dealing with some, and remember, this is not all Aries people. This is just one reading for a crosswatcher who's dealing with Aries, or someone who has Aries energy in their chart. We're just tapping into that relationship by tapping into the Aries energy, but this is not indicative just of Aries, okay? That person may have, you know, it's just tuning into the relationship, and this is why we read by sign. Now, coming back to this, you're dealing with somebody, crosswatcher, who is an opportunist. So they may have really taken the opportunity to be with you in some way. It just feels to me like they really, it feels to me like they built themselves up being with you. And now it almost also feels to me like they are hearing people. There are people in their ear. There are people who are talking to them. There are people who are gassing them up, making them feel like they're the shit. They're awesome. You know, there's a lot of mixed messages with this Eight of Wands coming in, and it's like really impacting them. They're like, oh, okay, well, I need to move on. Eight of Cups. I think they feel like maybe they've outgrown this or something has happened recently that's made them much more famous. Eight of Wands can sometimes be the viral card, which means you could just in general have a lot more attention on you. And they're ready to sort of move on into this new place, right? However, it's, you know, if somebody is over a relationship, they're ready to move on. That's not evil, okay? That's just life. But it does feel like the way they're moving on will be leaving you. This could be vice versa now. You could be doing this to your Aries too. But somebody's going to come out of this, you know, feeling a loss. You have death and the Five of Pentacles. So somebody's coming out of this dynamic this week and they're going to be set back financially. And this is the kind of setback that happens when you're in a relationship and the relationship breaks up and maybe you guys no longer live together. Maybe you guys no longer share expenses together or what have you. There are, this is like the financial fallout of a power struggle or a power dynamic that has imploded or exploded. That's what Five of Pentacles is all about. And even though this is a relationship reading, it has a financial consequence to it. Death is there. There's change coming. You can't deny it. But there's also revelation coming. So it's interesting. Just like the spirit of light is coming in, awakening, new beginnings, new dawn. This does come off at first as being very sort of dismal and sad, but in fact, what is going to be coming out of this cross watcher is a huge breakthrough for you, a huge awakening for you. And you're going to be realizing that to a certain degree, you've been carrying this person's dead weight and they've really been holding you back. They've really been holding you back. And I think that there's, because to have the sun come in right after death, right? Right after death, we're coming through this and the sun comes out with the spirit of light. So we're talking about clarity coming in, growth coming in. The sun also brings possibility for growth and change. So this is, it's a really interesting bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. Yeah. Being who you are, dropping the mask, dropping the role. This is really about that. Some of you may have been dealing with somebody who's really kind of playing a role with you or playing, just wearing a mask, right? Now that, and this is happening to a lot of people in a lot of relationships. They're either getting stronger or they're falling apart. But when they're falling apart, they're not falling. These breakups or this kind of energy that I'm reading lately a lot in my readings, they're not leaving people emotionally crippled. They're not leaving people sad and sort of hurt and, you know what I mean? These breakups are leaving people, leaving certainly my collective and in my readings, they're leaving people suddenly free. People are finding themselves feeling free from this relationship, free from this burden, even if they aren't the ones who initiated the breakup or who initiated the challenge that's there, or what have you. The result of it across the board keeps being sun energy, breakthrough, growth, room for finally new growth. Because I think a lot of us are in stagnant relationships. And whether we're the ones doing the breaking up or we're being broken up with, it's happening in such a way that it's a blessing. It keeps turning into being a blessing for everyone. So for those of you cross watchers who are dealing with an Aries and it's like this Aries was a pain in the ass all along anyway, trust me, this is going to be a very freeing moment for you. You're going to find, yes, there will be some financial impact, but that sun coming out afterward. And by the way, Five of Pentacles is my 2 steps back, 10 steps forward card. Every time I've ever, Five of Pentacles energy in a reading almost always indicates that, yes, right now you may be dealing with some financial hardship, but the barriers that have been removed as a result of this sort of breakdown and you leaving this power dynamic, which, by the way, wasn't good for you anyway, the opportunities and the new opportunities opening up for you are so much bigger than anything you could have imagined before. So yes, you will have a financial hit in the short term, but sun energy, growth, and really overstepping much further than where you ever were. All right, I'm going to leave it, guys. This is it. My Aries and me. Y'all are, some of you are about to be set free and try not to take it on the chin, try not to be hurt about it because in actuality, you are being let go from a relationship that has been holding you back. It feels strongly like a relationship with an Aries where you're the one really who did all the work. So this means you're the one, to a certain degree, you can move on from this, and the future is very, very bright with that sun. All right, guys, I love you so much. Don't forget to let me know if you're interested in the Fairies Oracle giveaway. You have to be subscribed and leave me a comment on my channel. So that's it for that. And at the end of the month, I will let you know who the winner is by winner video. And so you just have to check that out. And contact me. Let me know if you are the winner. Give me your details so I can ship it out to you. Other than that, I'm going to say please stay safe, stay healthy as best you can, guys. And most of all, stay kind and loving to each other. I will see you guys at the next Passion, Patience, or Pain. Unfortunately, this week with Aries, it's going to be some pain. Bye-bye, guys.